I mean, it's a shame that it took Donald Trump for y'all to realize that racism ain't dead. You feel what I'm saying? Like systemic racism, all that shit always gonna be around. And Donald Trump just proved it. So y'all dumb as fuck.
How I feel about Trump, like, it's really confusing to me. Like, I don't understand how, like, America could really, like, choose a leader like that, like, saying a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Like, he's a racist. He's been saying a whole bunch of crazy stuff about females and stuff. People still, like, chose him to be a leader. And, like, I know, like, Hillary wasn't a great candidate, but you really choose, like, Trump over Hillary. Like, that's just crazy. But, don't fuck with him. I think he's not going to do a great job as being, as a president, and I hope a lot of people don't support him either.
I don't like Donald Trump, obviously. He's a joke, but I feel like he's a joke that enough people aren't taking seriously. What I mean by that is people have said the Republican parties are in control of the House and the Senate and the presidency, but what they're not understanding is you've never lived in a world where women are, risking their lives to get rid of a baby they didn't want after rape, or even not. You've never lived in a society where your birth control is an option. Your rights as a citizen are an option. You've never dealt with that. When you see that in the forefront, when you're not dealing with systematic racism, that's a whole nother story. And I feel like we're not taking that as seriously as we should.
Oh man, free juice forever. Donald Trump as an individual, I have nothing to say. I don't even look at him in a way to be acknowledged, to be honest. As far as the presidential election, I think that it's very bogus. The day I went to go vote, I actually had to do something called a provisionary vote, which you sign a paper and it goes in. And a lot of people at Cheyney did it. I heard it was over 600 people that came to this area that did it. Now, Pennsylvania lost 48 to 49%. 600 people could definitely make a difference in a 1% value, and that was only at Cheyney in PA. And if it's going on here, it's going on in other places. I actually filed a declaration to let people know exactly what was going on with what I dealt with. I felt like it was discrimination, and when you feel as though something is, you should speak up, because that's the only way it's going to be changed. As far as Donald Trump and the election and everything, I'm not going to let him stop my growth. I'm not going to let him stop black people as a people. We're going to continue to grow, and everything that we had coming towards us, they owe us our piece, and we taking it back. That's what it is.
No, the only thing I want to say, though, is that at Cheyney and in life, we have core values, and we know what those core values mean and what they are. And given the outcome of the election, we would have to be reminded of our values. Now look, as an African American who's lived a long time and lived through segregation, we know that we will make it. And so what we need to do is keep the faith and keep right on moving forward. Many, many people have tried to hold us down, but they have not been successful.
It's ridiculous. Donald Trump is a piece of shit. I don't fucking like him. Period.
It was sad because I called my mom and I asked her how she was feeling about it, and she said she was in tears. Like, it was completely sad.
Mind blowing.
Mind
His
blowing.
parents are part of the KKK.
And you could tell it was a really, it affected a lot of people because that whole day, things were so bad. Like, it was a dull day. Like, you just knew, it was just so eerie. I just felt like
professors was down. Everybody was down. Like, the
professors
mood was
had
just
attitude.
out. Like, it was.
I feel like Donald Trump don't know anything about politics
at all.
He doesn't know anything about the people. He doesn't care about black people.
He doesn't care about people at all. Like, except for the people that got money. That's
we at the end of the day, we have to come together as people. Like, I feel like we can't cry and bitch about it, because at the end of the day, it's happened. Like, so now we have to stand up and we have to, come together, stick together. We can't bash each other. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, it's more hate in the world than we thought it was, but that's no surprise.
First of all, Trump, that was some bullshit. Like he said, institutional, systematic racism is always going to exist. It actually showed his face more now due to the fact that this dude was an actor. But then again, Ronald Reagan was an actor too, and he became president, so it's all bullshit. But all I say, tell people now is the time more than ever just to prepare yourself mentally, physically, all that stuff. Like, far as you have to know everything more than ever. You got to start packing. I mean, I'm not advocating killing nobody, but like Malcolm X said, self-defense. So you gotta have the shotgun, you gotta have legal arms in your house. So if a racist cop wanna do something, you gotta be ready. I'm not condoning it, like I said, I'm into self-defense, baby. This is Saeed, and I'm out this bitch. Fuck Trump, fuck you.
So how I feel about Trump becoming president in 2016 or 2017, I feel that African Americans have gone through so much that this will only be a stepping stool for us. So what we gotta do is educate ourselves, because Donald Trump believes in law and order. So that means there's gonna be police everywhere. So educate yourself, know your rights, educate your siblings, your family members, everything.
Who voted for Donald Trump? Like, who voted for Donald Trump? Donald Trump's not my president. He's nothing for me, for us. Who voted for him? Hillary got the popularity vote. She should have won. But you know, America, I ain't gonna say no names, Glenn Mills, Trump signs, billboards, t-shirts, hats, scarves. I don't know, I'm just saying Wawa down the street. But you know, I mean, he ain't my president, so, oh well.
Fuck Trump. I mean, I don't know, he really didn't win. I mean, the system is fucked up, like electoral college, like he didn't win the popular vote. So even though she won by like a marginal percent, she really should be our president. But I never fucked with the voting system anyway. I vote, but I don't like the way the system is set up. But I know at the end of the day, black people been through worse. We done had 44 racist presidents, minus Obama. So we gonna be good. Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep going trucking, and I'm gonna be out here making this money and getting this education.
All right, so. Yeah, I don't respect this man Donald Trump. One of the main reasons is strictly because I don't see how you could have one of the KKK leaders support you and endorse you, and you take way too long to like dismiss that whole situation. Plus, you want some whole other racist shit, and it's like you are president. And like that just goes to show, man, like you can't underestimate anybody. Like he started out as a joke. Like it started out, everybody took him as a joke, and now you see what happened. Like now he's our president. So that just lets you know, like you can't, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take people serious out here, man. But yeah, that's all I got to say.
All right, perfect, bro. Thank you.
Donald Trump. There's not really too much I can say about him. President of the United States, you know what he stands for. We've seen it all election year, the rise of white nationalism, a lot of KKK support. You had David Duke, he on the HBCU campus giving support for candidates and things of that nature. I can't really tell you what's going on. It's an HBCU, why would you even allow that? Donald Trump, he's just allowing a lot of rhetoric, white nationalist rhetoric, anti-gay, anti-LGBT, all types of things, anti-women. I couldn't really tell you. It's just really bad. It don't look good for anybody. Donald Trump, fuck him. He just, yeah.
Fuck Donald Trump.
I feel like I don't know. Deep down, I feel like Hillary should have won, cause like I don't think Donald Trump is that fit to run. Like it's crazy how the people who supported him, I feel like they're not like really educated enough.
I have a lot to say, like especially for the fact that it had to be between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, and the fact that America had to vote to see who was the less scariest candidate. So that's the most disappointing thing about America in general, because America should have to choose between who is going to make my life less of a living hell instead of who is going to benefit the country more. And the fact that Donald Trump is going to trial for rape, and he still was able to get so many voters to actually vote for him is disappointing as well. Because as a person who has a mother, as a person who has a sister, as a person who has female friends and who has people that he has feelings for, as people that he cares for, I don't think so many women should have voted for him. And it's the fact that there are riots going on because of the fact that it's so disappointing. How do you have people rioting because you have white, I'm not going to say all white people, but multiple white people disrespecting the fact that black people are now afraid of the fact that he won? You can't just rub it in. That's like a burn to us. we're already afraid that the things he said was so great to so many people that they voted for him, and now we're just sitting here as the people that need to fear for their lives. Why?
Whatever you say.
I think my biggest fear about Trump getting elected was the idea that the majority of the country is okay with these type of ideologies leading our country. So, I mean, we as black people know that these are like in the minds of Americans, but this kind of shows us as like a whole country that it's okay. You know, it's okay to be racist, it's okay to be misogynistic, xenophobic, homophobic, transphobic. I don't know, I guess that's it really. It's kind of scary in a way. But I mean, we knew this for years, but now people are being woken up to these thoughts and ideologies, which is terrifying. That's it though.
I don't like it. And I don't think that he's an appropriate president because of the things that he said on TV, what president says and does that. I didn't like the way he was marking disabled kids. I don't like the things that he said about women. It's just a lot of things that he said that wasn't appropriate, that what president does that. That's all I have to say.
Appreciate it.
Donald Trump is our president. Their president, not my president. I don't claim him to be my president. I don't support things he do. He don't support LGBT rights. He don't support black people. He don't support women. Like racist. He's racist. He's biggest. Like I just don't fuck with him. So that's how I feel about him.
Oh.
She feel the same way.
Basically, yeah, like he's racist. Like I just don't like him.
You can't support his morals. Like he don't care about nobody.
He never had nobody.
But himself and like upper white class, like blue collar jobs. That's it. Like he want America to be just like that. Like
talking about make America great again.
no, make America white. That's what he wants.
All right, thank you.
Donald J. Trump is now the president of these United States of America. If he doesn't address the issues of the African American community, aka Afro descendants, America is doomed.
It just makes me really sad that this is what we come to. You know, our parents probably never would have thought like their children would be going through something that their parents had to go through. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And so much violence that he has provoked, and I feel like nobody is seeing what's going on. Like y'all have to wake up, like really wake up, because it's serious. This is no joke. Like he's going to be our president, and that's it. That's how I feel.
Basically, this election was the consequences of systemic dysfunction, systemic insanity. First and foremost, fuck Donald Trump. That's first and foremost. It was also a product of residential segregation. They put us in these certain locales and put us around each other, around a whole bunch of black people. So we think that we're the majority, when really we're just a majority of the minority. Our voices should be heard, but there's not enough people talking. They would love for us to come together just so they could tear us apart. You know what I'm saying? We don't come together for the certain reason of being together. We just come together when everything fucking falling apart and shit. That's not a good enough reason to come together. If it was enough people on this campus and mobilizing, this potentially would have never happened. You know what I'm saying? This didn't come out the blue. This is not a shocker. You know what he said. We don't gotta go into detail about what he said. Everybody in the world know what he said. And for people to come out and show out and support this man, just lets you know that, for one, we underestimate the country's true hatred. And my thing is, how could we underestimate it when like there was no love shown in the first place? You know what I'm saying? They brought us from a place where we were happy to bring us to a place we were supposed to be happier, to do things for them. And basically, it didn't work out that way. So once again, I'd say fuck Donald Trump. Well, yeah.
Fuck Trump and his ugly ass fucking kids. And he look like a fucking pumpkin. That's not my president. Yeah.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck his family. Fuck what he stand for. Fuck the Republicans. Fuck that nut ass election. Nigga don't know shit about the hood. Nigga don't come from nothing. I'm lying. This nigga had money all his life. Fuck him. Man, I'm really mad about this shit, man. I ain't got nothing. I ain't gonna hold you though. If you legalize weed, you might be cool a little bit. You might just get a stint. But overall, fuck, you don't even believe in climate change. So what the fuck? So like, look, I'm saying, so look, they gonna die of old age. I'm gonna die of climate change because you think that shit made by the Chinese is a hoax. What the fuck going on with this fucking nut ass election? Bernie Sanders for president. Kanye West for president. Any motherfucker for president. Not Donald Trump. That's all I gotta say.
Honestly, in my opinion, we can't do anything besides come together. When you come together, that shows him that what he says is not going to hurt us. He's not going to affect us because we're going to become better than what you think. We're not going to just sit down and fall and let you try to make a second slavery. We're not going to work and quit our jobs to try to leave our country. We worked hard for what we got. You were brought here, and we're going to stay here. We're going to keep grinding for what we got. You don't want to have faith in our celebrities, but want to put us down. How do you love and pay for to see LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Michael Vick, all these other and new talents? But when you look at a black person, you have things to say. So my thing, this is a new day slavery in my opinion. You'll pay to see us. We're like your animals that you like to, hey, he's doing this. I've got him on my fantasy squad. He's going to score me points. That nigger has to play football. That nigger has to play basketball. No, that's not what we got to do. We're going to be lawyers. We're going to be doctors. We're going to be whatever you think we're not going to be. That's my opinion of it.
Know your rights, save your money, do what you gotta do. This is only a stepping stone. He will not defeat us. We will conquer it all.
Okay. Quite frankly, the way I feel about Donald Trump is I don't really feel about him because he's a figurehead, just as every other president's a figurehead. But what this particular figurehead stands for, while his Republican Party holds every single branch of government, it's going to damn this country. What it means for minorities in particular is going to be damning. It's a certain level of, it's just so significant what transpired during this election, and I don't think people really grasp it right now. In the short future, we'll see. But Donald Trump, though,